Now I just have to do that on the other eye. You're about it. Don't move. So nasty and so rude. Hello darlings, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Lisa and welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. How are you guys doing? On this channel, we're very demure, we're very mindful, we're very cutesy, and because of that reason, we know that if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button for me, please. Introductions over. In today's video, we're doing a video that I actually haven't done in quite some time. One of my fave OG videos, not only to watch, but to film as well. I was sitting there the other day and I was thinking how I miss OG YouTube. The what's in my bag videos, the makeup videos, the story time videos. And I was like, Lisa, you know what? Why don't you actually just film the content that you want to see? Very demure, very mindful. I haven't in a long time actually sat down in a video and just spoken to you guys about new makeup. I feel like with the rise of short form content with platforms like Instagram and TikTok, most of your OG creators, influencers that you used to watch on here have kind of, you know, migrated to other platforms, and therefore the short form content platforms kind of get most of the content first. So if I'm trying a new lip gloss, a new lip liner, very quick, very easy, I'm gonna film a quick little TikTok and show you guys. I feel like YouTube, we don't really do any of that anymore nowadays. Also guys, if you can hear me talking with a slight lisp, I have my Invisalign in, so yeah, just bear with guys. This is going to be my new accent for quite some time. So I've zoomed you in just a little bit more so you guys can see what's tea. You can really see the products on my face. I've gone ahead and I've clipped my hair out of my face. I did this cute little updo today. I was just in the mood for an updo. Also, oh my god guys, I actually purposely wore this updo because I wanted to show off my really cute, mindful, demure bow earring. I absolutely love these earrings. They are such a vibe. They're actually from ASOS and they were really cheap. I will link them down below. I'm gonna start with moisturizing my lips. I'm using the Clarins Lip Comfort Oil. This is in the shade 04. I believe this is raspberry. This is kind of a new in for me. I've been using it for the last couple of weeks. So moisturizing on the lips. It just gives your lips that immediate my lip color but better kind of tint, and it smells so good as well. So good, I can't describe it. It smells like sweets. This is the look we are going for today. I'm absolutely obsessed with Chelsea. If you don't follow Chelsea already on socials, on TikTok and on Instagram, you should go and follow her. She's an absolutely amazing makeup artist. Thank you, Miss Chelsea, for the inspiration. Let's get into the look. I've been playing around with color in my waterline. I say playing around, I've done it maybe all of 2 times and it came out so yummy. I absolutely loved it. If you want to see that, that is on my Instagram. Guys, if this makeup look flops, we are going to erase it from existence. We're just going to pretend like this never happened. On my eyes, I'm going to be using these 2 palettes right here. These are the NYX Cosmetics Ultimate Palette, Ultimate Queen Palette. I've actually had these for quite some time and I've just actually never used them. And I came across them the other day and I was like, oh my god. This is Ultimate Queen and it's a very neutral bronzy palette. And then we have the NYX Cosmetics Ultimate Brights palette. To prep my eyelids for all of that eyeshadow we're going to use, I'm going to go ahead and use the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I've never used this product in my life. Obviously, this is not a new product, but it's new to me, fresh out the box. I'm just going to use this to prep my lids for my eyeshadow. This is a throwback. So I'm using these 2 beigey shades at the top here. all over my lid. I'm using the Shop Cam brush in K07. It's like a flat shader brush, and I'm using that to pack on the shadow. Like I said, I really want to explore with makeup. I'm going to go into this black shade here to do the cut crease. It's kind of a off black, it's not that dark. I need to be very mindful about this makeup. And then I'm gonna go back into that cream color, beigey color. I'm just gonna clean that up. There's a little bit of brown at the top. Again, it's a Shop Cam brush. This is K22. And I'm just adding an ever so slight presence of brown just in that corner, so it's like nice and blended, not too shabby. Now I just have to do that on the other eye. There's an ever so slight wing liner, but I don't know whether she used liquid. She did use liquid. I'm gonna go into this bright palette. I'm going to mix this color and this color because the color on there is very much electric blue. I'm just going to take that on my waterline. Okay guys, I'm gonna go and do the other eye. Let's pray it looks the same and I'll be back. I managed to do it on the other eye. I definitely feel like this eye is a lot neater than this eye, but it is what it is. We're here now. For the waterline, I told you guys I mixed these two colors. But what I ended up doing is adding a bit of that purple in there to get that kind of electric blue. Cleopatra, working at the pyramid, working at the pyramid tonight. So now we're gonna get into base, and I have some new-ish primers that I want to use. These are the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primers. So these are actually not a new product in itself. Laura Mercier have had the canvas primers for quite some time. So I think these are a new formula or new packaging. I'm not too sure. Pure Canvas Illuminating Primer, Pure Canvas Hydrating Primer, Pure Canvas Blurring Primer. We're gonna leave the illuminating for now. I'm going to use the blurring primer. I actually have the old packaging and I'm not sure whether it's the old formula, but I absolutely love this primer. So it will be nice to see how this formula sits with my makeup. Myself in particular, I like my primers sticky because that means my foundation is gonna stick to it. So now we're gonna get into foundation, and I've been longing to use this foundation. This is the Fenty Beauty Soft Lit Naturally Luminous Long Wear Foundation. I've swatched it, but I actually haven't got round to using it yet. So they sent me two shades, 390 and 400. Like I said, I've already swatched these foundations, so I think 390 is the shade for me, but I'm gonna swatch both of them for you. So this is 400, this is 390, and I think 390 is more of a match for me. I think 400 has more of a red undertone. And I'm gonna take 390 and I'm going to just a little. I was gonna say a little bit, but it's never a little bit with me. I'm a full coverage girly. That is what I like. I thought it was being advertised as a soft matte foundation, but when I look on the packaging, it doesn't say soft matte. It says naturally luminous long wear foundation. So I'm going to take this and put that on my skin. And I'm going to take my Shop Chem K02 brush I'm just going to blend that foundation. So I like to drag down and then blend. I love to be matte as possible, so when I see things like naturally luminous, I'm a bit like, I'm going to blend that all over my skin. I'm also interested to see how this formula reacts with my skin, because the last Fenty foundation I tried was the Pro Filter. I can't even wear that foundation for more than 2 minutes long. Completely breaks me out. I'm excited to see what this formula is giving. I'm adding more foundation because that is what I do. And so far, so good. It's definitely giving luminous, but that coverage is definitely buildable. In terms of a shade match, I do think it's a pretty good shade match. It's a bit orangey, just a bit. I really like the look of this foundation. These are the new Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Concealers. I don't know if they're just new to me or new on the market. I do think they're new. I think so. They did send them to me a couple of weeks ago. So we have 2 shades. We have 4N1 and we have 4N2. This is 4N2 and then this is the shade 4N1. And that is definitely a bit of me. Just from the swatches that I've swatched on my hand, they don't come across as full coverage. They come across quite sheer. I'm just going to take that. And I'm just going to put that under my eyes. And drag up a little bit. If you find that your concealer is moving around a little bit, is a bit sheer, I always like to go ahead and use a dry beauty blender to blend it out. Honestly, so good. Keeps a lot more of the product on your face rather than on the beauty blender. Or you could go ahead and use a brush to blend out your concealer. I have the Shop Chem K03 brush. I use this specifically for my concealer. I wasn't sure whether I wanted to use it today because I haven't washed it yet. It's a little bit dirty. I'll try with the brush first and then go in with the beauty blender and see. I'm going to take the concealer brush. I'm just going to blend that out. This is quite a sheer concealer, but I really like the shade. I really like how that is blending out. This looks very nice. So I'm gonna go in with my dry beauty blender. Blend that out. I actually really like this concealer, especially paired with this foundation. If I was going for like a really bronzy summertime glowy look, I would definitely use this concealer. I'm going to add a little bit more concealer for the purpose of this look. So I finished blending out that concealer. We are going to set our under eyes with some new Laura Mercier setting powders. I haven't used Laura Mercier setting powder in like forever. I literally received this the other day. So we have 2 powders, the translucent loose setting powder. Like I said, this is not new to me. True to this, not new to this, okay? And then we have the translucent loose setting powder ultra blur. This is a blurring setting powder with ultra blur. This is in the shade translucent medium deep. This is too dark for me. Can you guys see that? That is way too dark for me. Why would they send me this? I don't even want to put that underneath my eye. As you can see, that is a setting powder for my face, not my under eye. We're gonna see what the blur is giving. Right, it's giving the same thing. Why would they send me this color? Why? Is this not for your under eye? Right. So nasty and so rude. Just judging from how it just sat on my skin just now, I would have loved to see what it looks like on my under eye. We're not going to dilly-dally with that too long. I'm just gonna use my trusty but goodie Shop Chem powder. Slightly blended that in, also leaving it to bake just a little bit. I'm really upset about this because this looks really good. I would have loved my shade. I'm gonna get into my eyebrows. These are the MAC Pro Brow Definers. I have the shade Spiked. It's really thin. I don't know if you guys can see that. I have the shade Onyx. That's definitely a black. Then I have the shade Aubergine, which kind of sounds scary for an eyebrow pencil. I'm gonna go with the shade Spiked. Sorry guys, my man is texting me. Nowadays, like a really, really light brow. I don't like anything too heavy. I'm just going to take that Pro Definer ever so lightly, mimic some brow hairs. That's as filled in as it's gonna get for me. I can't do more than that. The whole 2016 brow thing, I just can't do that anymore. I think I look absolutely crazy. So a lot of people, this is probably very, very filled in, but you have to consider the fact that I have no brows, so I'm gonna have to use a lot more pigment than people with very thick, bushy brows. With that spoolie, and I'm just going to brush my hairs into place. That is how I like my brows nowadays. This brow pencil, I really, really like it. However, I would like a lighter shade. I am going to set my brows in place with the MAC Pro Locked Brow Gel. So the gel came with the Pro Brow Definers. I just love putting gel on my brows. Using gel on your brows really transform your brows. And I love a good gel that don't move. Your bob, it don't move. What's wrong with the bob? Nothing. So now I've done my brows, I'm gonna get into some blushes. These are the Huda Beauty Blush Filter Liquid Blushes. Anytime I hear blush, I'm all on it like a carb on it. So we have 5 different shades. This shade is my favorite, not particularly because of the color, just because I got it gemmed up at the Huda Beauty event. Strawberry Cream. Oh, that is such a beautiful, beautiful pink. Cotton Candy is like a really bright cool tone pink. Peach Sorbet. This is definitely what it does on the tin. A really gorgeous peachy color. Watermelon Pop. Black Cherry. Oh, Black Cherry is so pretty. It reminds me of that Fenty Beauty lip gloss that everybody was raving about. Usually I will do my blush when I do my base. However, when I went to the Huda Beauty event, the lady tested some shades on me and I was already wearing a full face of makeup, and I genuinely think that these blushes look better on top of makeup rather than underneath. But I feel like they are quite sheer for the look I'm going for, and just being a OTT blush blindness kind of girly, I want my blush to pop. I'm actually gonna go in with the shade Strawberry Cream, my gemmed up blush. I'm just going to take a brush and blend that out. I'm now mixing Peach Sorbet and Strawberry Cream. How pretty. Do you see what I mean when I said I think it just sits better on top of your makeup? So as you can see, This blush is very sheer. All the products I've used today are quite sheer. You do have to reapply the product for it to really show up in terms of pigment. These blushes would be nice for a really glowy summertime kind of look. If you like your blushes very heavy and pigmented, maybe these are not the blushes for you. There's definitely loads of more blushes out there on the makeup market that will do what you're looking for, but they are gorgeous blushes nonetheless. So I'm going to bring this whole look together, finish it off with some setting powder. I actually received this the other day. This is from Rare Beauty. I've actually never used any Rare Beauty products before, and look how gorgeous this packaging is. True to Myself tinted press finishing powder, a weightless tinted powder that does it all. Instantly blurs, smooths, reduces shine, sets makeup with a natural finish that stays true to you and your skin. I absolutely love the packaging. Oh, these look so pretty. The shade is called Honey. Oh, I really like that. This shade is called Amber. I knew it was going to be a ready undertone. The last shade, True Caramel. Now that sounds like a bit of me. I absolutely love all of them. I've never used any other setting powders to actually set my base apart from MAC and Sephora, so I'll be very interested to see how this goes. And I actually like to use this to press that powder into your skin before you go ahead with like a big fluffy brush. I'm gonna try the shade Honey first. Is Honey a bit too bright? I'm gonna try True Caramel. I feel like I'm in between. So this is True Caramel. I always like to take my base powder underneath my eyes to make sure everything is seamless and blended. I really like this. It's not super powdery, so I can see why they described it using for your no makeup kind of days. Yeah, I really like that. That's actually a bit of me. I'm surprised. I didn't think I was gonna like that. Shout out to Rare Beauty. This is going in my makeup rotation. What I wanted to do is actually use the blurring powder from Laura Mercier, since it's basically my skin tone anyway. So we're just gonna use that over what we already have. I just put a little bit in here. Just taking that. And as you can see, I've used that just the tiniest bit under my eye. It's definitely darkened my under eye just a little bit. So I can't imagine how I would have looked if I just used solely that on my under eye. It looked crazy. I'm just gonna take this powder all over my blush and all over my face. I absolutely love that though. When they said ultra blur, they meant it. I need this in a brighter shade. That would look amazing. I've added a little bit of powder blush. Following the look, I'm going to add a little bit of shimmer to my cheeks, ever so slight. I'm going to take the smallest brush I can find in fact to apply this shimmer. So this is the new Benefit Cosmetics Butterfly Blush, golden orange blush on cheeks for vibrant, lovely color. I'm just gonna take this and dust it over my cheek ever so slightly, and that is really pretty. I really like that. Kind of reminds me of NARS Taj Mahal. I'm going to use some mascara, and this is the new Maybelline Firework mascara. I absolutely love this mascara. I don't see any mascara in this look on the bottom lashes, so I'm just going to use this to coat the top lashes. I try to do the blue mascara thing by dipping mascara into the blue pigment. Kind of worked, not really. We are going to wrap this look up very quickly. I'm going to get into my lips. We are using the new Fenty Beauty Traced Out Lip Liner. This is in the shade Cold Blooded. So this is like a really dark brown, almost black. My first impressions of these lip liners, I have tried them a few times now. They are really soft. They do break easily. You have to keep on sharpening in it again and again, which doesn't help for the longevity of the product, because it's like, how long is it gonna last you if I have to sharpen this like every 2 days? So whereas I really do like all of the shades of the lip liners, yeah, I wish they would work on their formula just a little bit and come back again. But then I'm going to go in with the new Armani Beauty Prisma Glass Glosses. I have 3 shades of these. I absolutely love this particular gloss, this shade. This is the shade O2. I won't use it today because of the look we're doing, but this is so good. So I'm going to use the clear gloss and I'm just going to go over that. I really don't experiment with my makeup, guys. I love that lip liner. That is so gorgeous. To bring that look all together, I'm going to go in with setting spray, and I'm using the new Urban Decay All Nighter Extra Glow setting spray. I've never used this before. After which I'm going to lock that in with the L'Oreal 3-Second Setting Mist. It's still definitely a new product on the market. I really love this setting spray. You will love it too if you just don't mind the smell of hairspray. Okay guys, so this is the finished makeup look using all of the new products. I actually really like this. It's not as clean and it's not exactly like the picture, but it's almost there. I didn't like that All Nighter Extra Glow spray. That is not for me. I will be sticking to the Ultra Matte spray from now on because that glow has just clung to everywhere I don't need it to. Really love this Fenty Soft Lip Foundation. It's definitely a luminous foundation, but it's not greasy. It's not going to be slipping and sliding off your skin. So this is definitely something that's going to stay in my makeup rotation for sure. I really like and actually have been blown away by these Rare Beauty pressed finishing powders. I absolutely love these. I definitely could see how people would use it for their no makeup days, but I would also use this on top of my makeup. Like, this is definitely going into my makeup rotation. Laura Mercier setting powders. I really like the Ultra Blur one. I just wish it was my shade for my under eye, but a really nice finish to my face. Those were my standout products of everything that I used in this video. Every single product I used in this video will be linked in the description box down below, so do not forget to check that out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and me playing around with makeup. If you want to see more videos like this, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below what was your favorite makeup product. I definitely have a favorite. That's everything for this video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.